Okay, the recording started. Stop saying shush, you're going to peak the microphone far too often. Okay,
Part too often.
we're just going to be doing some Eyelander shit. Well, I am. We're also going to be helping that guy right there complete his contracts. So, what's next?
Okay, let's check out what we got here. Mercenary Park. We got the Sweden, Turbine, Badwater. Those are our options.
Wait, is Sweden still a thing?
No, I already took care of that. That's
okay,
done.
so you still need Badwater.
Yep, Badwater.
Alright, Eyelander on Badwater. Let's see how it do.
Badwater is a map that I feel like if someone was like, hey, you need to stop playing all the other maps in TF2 and only play one for the rest of your life, I would play Badwater.
I would probably not. Mainly because it is not a Demonite haven. It's very hard to play Demonite in that grounds.
Is it because of the open spaces or the alleyways?
I think it's because it's very hard to take advantage of your charge. Like in the last choke point, you're kind of funneled inwards. So you can't go in a straight line. You have to use a tide turner. Or somehow slip around. It's just hard. It's just hard to play Demonite on that map.
Totally demo.
It's a little hard to play Demo.
Demo gaming!
Demo gaming! Oh, I love Demo Night. Demo Night TF2. Oh, I love it. Also, we've got the Hades OST playing in the background because...
Okay, that's a good OST. That is a good one.
I think Hades is a dope game that is like injecting yourself with some good juice. I love Hades. Hades is such a good game. For as glazed over as my expression is, I am expressing great joy.
I am expressing great joy.
Hey, Badwater. Almost as if we queued specifically for Badwater. You think this is going to be a tough match? Tough match?
Depends on what the game decides to sync up with us.
If I had only one map to stay with for the entirety of TF2, I would actually pick Snakewater.
Snakewater, that's not a bad choice.
Wait, no. Is it Snakewater? Is it Swiftwater?
Oh, Swiftwater, yeah.
It's another payload map. Yeah, that's really all I got. It's one used often in competitive. There we go! It's okay, one of the first things I see. It's true. All women are racist.
It's true. No, it's not.
Oh, I'm getting bullied already. I'm getting bullied. Oh. Is he actually cheating? Oh, he is. Okay, get rid of him. By the way, there is 100% a scout near our spawn, but I didn't have the capacity to deal with him, so he's just kind of there.
No capacity. Wait, is the game actually started?
Yes.
I just had a really weird interaction with the demo man.
My first death was because I'm ass. Which is good. Which is good. I accept that I suck.
I accept it.
Don't you hate green people? Are you afraid of green people?
No, I eat green people.
I know someone in the call who eats green people.
Oh,
bitch.
that was a dumb way to start.
No, that's a good one.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck! Medic! Help! Help! No! You were trying!
Noises that came out of you.
I bet they're going to think, oh man, this guy thinks he's entitled to getting healed. Nah, I'm not entitled to getting healed. That medic was just busy trying to melee a fucking scout instead of doing it. I'm just saying.
I mean, yes. I mean, yes.
Yes.
Oh no! You're blown up!
You were blown?
Oh.
We.
Yes, I killed a scout with a sentry. What an accomplishment!
Very cool.
Oh my god, I'm getting so many kills! Oh my god, yes!
Oh, he's so good at TF2! Oh!
7 kills with my sentry, that was dumb. Everyone was just ignoring that a sentry could potentially have existed.
Your sentry's ass and your ass too! Fuck you!
Whoa, hey, ho, what you know?
No свидания.
Hey ho.
There's a spy! He's creeping around, look out for him! He's a little rat man on the loose. He's got a goofy looking attitude. Fuck him in particular. Little rat man, little rat bastard, spooking around somewhere.
Yeah, he is sapping my sentry, all right. Not my sentry, my dispensary. Oh. Did my mic pick that up? Did my mic pick up my neck loudly cracking?
Ha! No. I may have panicked at some point during that altercation.
Jack-o'-lantern panic.
Isn't that like a One Punch Man character?
Yeah, Jack-o'-lantern panic. Yes and no.
What am I missing?
The only thing you're missing is that that's not his real name, but he was misnamed or mislabeled with that name.
I see. I'm pretending not to know who the character is, by the way. I definitely know who it is.
Yeah. Saitama, no.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it makes sense. He's got a weird pumpkin head.
Yeah. I'd say he has more of like a squash-shaped head.
Saitama's head is built like a fucking squash to you?
I mean, maybe like a round, you know, like one of those like tall ones. One of those tall boys.
I like the idea that you think his head is built like a squash. He's got that fucked up looking Donkey Kong shaped skull. I'm picking off spy. That's not a spy, that is a sniper. I'm picking off snipers, that's what I'm doing. You getting gamered over there?
Extremely. I don't know how Uncle Dane does it. I don't know. I mean, I know how he does it. I've seen him do it. He just murders you mercilessly with a shotgun.
Uh-oh! Oh! Oh no! The spy took my health!
the spy takes your health.
No!
He takes it.
Help me! Ah! Oh no! I'm trapped, help! I'm trapped in this spawn! Oh dear. Fuck! No! Not! Ah, you! You motherfucker! Oh!
There is no escape, Alabaster.
I got killed by a sniper and then he taunted on me.
Oh, that'll get you.
And the thing is,
That'll
it
get your
wasn't
gorge.
even, I didn't even get like a headshot. He just shot me normal, and it was like, ha! I deserved
that's
it.
That's what snipers like to do.
I deserved it. I deserved it. What the fuck? Where am I? I shouldn't be asking where my team is. I should be asking where the fuck I've gone. I know you're trying your hardest with your sentry over there.
Oh, the pyro then comes around the corner. Oh, and then I get body shot.
I'm trying to think of ways to help, but I am fucking useless. Oh, and they have a bot.
That's how he's getting all the shots.
He just got removed, but that's a little late, you know.
A little late. A little bit late, don't you think so?
It's a bit
Oh, we're fine.
late. Just a little bit late for that.
Oh my god, they put a sentry down. Oh!
Whee! Would you look at that? We're dead. That's what's happened. We're dead.
Gonna have to go as Crits Kringle.
I'm still gonna run Eyelander just to see how it do. So far,
Luck.
personally, I just don't have much of an attraction to the Eyelander. I don't like starting off with 175 HP.
I mean, that's the default for the demo.
Yeah, I like starting off with the advantage of my booties. My footsies.
But think about it. The potential of 235.
When will I be getting enough heads for 235?
Once you get 5 heads.
5 kills as demo night?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking, like, I'm not good at this. I shouldn't be expecting to get that.
Okay, Mr. like over 1,000 hour on demo.
You're correct, but that doesn't change my point.
It makes you good at the game.
Time does not equal.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
no.
I mean, only in the case where you're not an idler, or you are an idler. Sorry, I stole your kill.
This is what I mean. This is what I meant.
Get away from that guy. Get away from that guy. Oh yeah,
they are talking about circumcisions in the chat.
In your chat?
No, in TF2's chat.
Oh.
Oh no!
You dare!
I'm dead. I'm very dead. Pretty
Lord.
dead. Pretty fucking dead. I was raised somewhere between Coptic and Catholic. Our Lord and Savior circumcision. I want my foreskin back. Local schizophrenic hunts for Invisible Man.
Who's this aggressive spy?
Is he the one with a little party hat, little twinkle up top of
I
his
think
head?
he is.
He's funny, that's
Oh,
what
run. Instant death, Pyro. Oh, I saved a life.
I am going to have more assist kills than I am going to have actual kills if things keep going like this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, demo.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Ah, that sucks. That should have been 2 free heads, and it turned into a casualty because a medic got a random crit.
Don't you hate it?
I do, just a little bit.
Oh my! The sentry's still there.
Did we just not clear out the engineer? Did he just not make the?
He's just hanging out in the corner with his floating dispenser.
Good on him. He's playing the long game.
I'm gonna do the annoying soldier thing and just peck at him from a distance with rockets.
He'll eventually give up. I don't know. Living, hopefully. He'll KFC deep fry himself.
Yep, the real saying.
Okay, I hope someone just walks.
Oh, he's using the rescue ranger. Oh.
I've got one head.
I know that I could solve this sentry problem if I just go medic, but I don't want to.
Agreed. I am hiding behind their lines. I'm gonna... You!
Oh my god, everyone is getting blasted.
I've got revenge!
Oh my lord.
It is
Okay.
mine!
Oh, it brings tears to the eyes.
Oh, it's so cathartic! I love destroying the people who tempt fate!
The based furry hater left the game. Steam Authenticator ticket has been cancelled. Well, I guess they were too based. Oh my god.
What are your thoughts on the hit anime Evangelion?
Depression. That's my opinion. I think watching it is, the same as, like, drinking alcohol just to make yourself more depressed.
Alcohol is a downer, in the like drug sense of the word.
It is called a depressant, and it literally makes it will. I mean, I know some people are happy drunks, but that's not the point. It literally messes with your brain chemistry.
It mellows you out, and sometimes that can get pretty intense. I am going to bully this sniper as hard as possible. He has earned my ire.
Why do you bring up the hit anime, even Jellion, as some people like to call it, Jellion?
There is there's a gamer called Ramiel on the other team.
Oh, he's a screaming angel, isn't he?
Yes. Miku Gaming.
The liver snatcher. Don't let him snatch your liver.
I love livers. Yeah. What is the purpose of a liver in the body?
The purpose of the liver is for filtering and cleaning your blood, and for, in general, removing any and all toxins that build up within your system.
So would you say...
It is your filtration organ, and you need it to live.
Neat.
Also, fun fact, it is the only organ in your body that have cells with a regeneration protocol, meaning if you lose at least a third of your liver, you can fully regenerate it back.
Cool. I mean, I hear a lot of, like, fantasy creatures have a penchant for eating the liver, and that explains it, I guess.
Yeah. And humans like to eat liver, too.
You can donate a part of your liver to someone, and you both have liver.
Yeah.
Donate to monsters in need who need to eat your liver to survive.
Kill him. Get him.
I'm
Harass him.
angry. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, there's a sniper. I don't like that.
Does he got a beanie?
Oh! Oh, it's that.
He does!
No, it's that one! I don't like the sniper.
I'm targeting that specific sniper you were talking about. He's the fucker who taunted on me.
Who is hitting me? I'm just walking around in safe areas, and then I like lose half of my health, and it's like a crit sound every time.
You might be getting very lightly headshot.
Who?
No.
Who is overextending and head shooting us from behind? Wow, we had a lot of snipers. Oh no! Oh my god! I don't like the penis soldier.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
He's using the original.
Oh, you mean the guy with the fancy unusual?
What? What do you mean the fancy unusual?
Wait.
Oh, he has a fancy unusual. You're right.
Yes, fancy unusual dong.
Unusual dong. Hey,
Ah!
I thought I heard a spy decloaking and I got panicked.
You did technically hear a spy decloaking, but it just wasn't an enemy.
It was on our team. And then he said, "That soldier is a spy." And then I said, "Thanks." And he said, "But of course."
But of say.
What of say?
I know I'm not extending, and that's not super exciting, but also I have 7 heads, and I don't feel like dying.
That soldier's just gonna.
Uh-oh!
Whoa!
Now that was close! Nova, give me your juice! Delicious. Ah, delicious. I may have fucked up my charge a little bit.
Incoming! From the side, we're getting flanked. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Good job, Ramiel. Like they're gonna actually see this stream at all.
Wait, who's gonna stream this? See the stream.
The person in the server with us that I have just given the thumbs up to.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh no, that guy. Finally!
I helped! I helped!
You helped. You helped. That was not possible without your help.
Put me out! Thank you! Ah!
Then we both died. Whoa. Oh, that was my fault. That was my fault.
Stop laughing at me!
It's just the first thing I hear.
I'll
Here, let me stand next to you.
scream more. I'll scream more. Wow, circumcision. That's the first time I've heard that line.
Oh, you're gonna die. Oh no, that's another guy.
That's not me. That's not me. I am dead. I am already
I killed
dead.
Ramio. Oh, the liver snatcher is defeated.
This error.
I took the teleporter out of spite, not because I needed to get here faster. What does TV bong water have against people?
Against, I think he is the anti-Semitic type.
Well, that's sad. You
is
shouldn't do
very.
that. You shouldn't do that. That's mean.
There was a pretty good meme that I saw recently where it's Boromir talking to his father Denethor, you know, from Lord of the Rings and all that, you know.
Yeah.
and what does he say? Is he's like, oh, he's like, Dad, am I
ugly?
Am I ugly? And he's like, oh no, of course not, son. Even right now, I can tell you're the most beautiful man alive. And then Faramir goes up to Denethor and he's like, hey Dad, am I ugly? Yes, very much.
People who haven't seen Lord of the Rings, people who have seen Lord of the Rings, probably don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, even people who have seen it, they're just like, what? I didn't pay attention. I fell asleep there like
the
second hour.
I don't remember that line. What?
What? Wait, there's characterization? I thought it was just a dumb fantasy novel. I don't even pay attention during it. I just fell asleep.
Oh, it's just too long,
sorry,
man.
I'm projecting. There's another good fantasy line. It wasn't in a meme, but it was in a book I was reading, where this like really old wizard was like summoning a demon to show his apprentice the potential of his future power, and while he was summoning the demon, an assassin came in to kill the old wizard, and he kicks the door open, and he's got like a crossbow in his hands, and he's like, I have come to assassinate you. It's been too long, and now I'm finally caught up with you. This is your end, old man. And then just the wizard just turns around and with like a spiteful glare just says, you dare, and just immediately sets him on fire and kills him.
What the fuck? Where is that from?
It's from a really old fantasy novel from like the 80s. What is it called?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got like a physical version of it.
Yes, I have it. That's where I read it. Read it.
I hope that site goes the same way Twitter does.
I need to actually check if Twitter has been deleted, because this has become like a full-on meme.
I hope it has. Honestly.
It's called Another Fine Myth and Myth Conceptions. That's what it says.
Another fine myth, it's called.
Myth Conceptions as well.
No, you're.
Huh.
You're good. I genuinely
The
feel
sad
bad
thing-
for what just happened to you, sir.
The sad thing, though, is the wizard died, because the moment he set the guy on fire, he instinctively shot his crossbow bolt, and it pierced him in the heart and killed him. So they both died instantly.
Well, I'm glad it was a happy ending.
It was not.
Well, was the wizard like a good guy?
I mean, kinda.
He just
was
set the assassin on fire for, like, he could have used like a bubble spell or anything else, but he just.
Well, yeah, because it's an assassin. He's like, fuck that shit. Die.
That's a bit much.
If you were an old, haggard wizard who lived out in the forest and didn't want to be bothered by people, and then some assassin has the audacity to come in and threaten your life, yeah, you'd exercise a little bit of, like end to that guy where he stands, kind of, because it's like, if you're gonna let people bully you, then they're not gonna take you seriously as a wizard.
So what you're saying is, if you have power, murder the people who defy you.
I mean, if you're a wizard.
Yeah, what money? I'm just saying,
not money. Being a magical wizard.
You have promoted the abuse of power.
That is not abuse. That is the exercising of power.
That is you're saying some sussy stuff, but
Eric agrees.
I mean, you're using the power.
to murder people.
Yeah, but not just like some rando. You're murdering a guy who's like going to try to kill you, and it's like, well, no holds barred.
Oh, so you're going to lower yourself down to his level?
Listen, I'm not Reagan. I'm not going to listen to what Reagan has to say. Oh, Mob, you shouldn't use your powers like that. You shouldn't reduce yourself. Did you really feel that cornered? And it's like, dude, they're trying to kill me and my family. I'm going to kill them.
Like, there's...
Then they
what
won't
if
bother
they?
my family
What if
or
they
anyone
had?
else.
What if they had a family? Why are they
Well,
assassinating?
they made a lot of bad choices that led to that point.
You are a
Too bad.
psychopath.
No, I'm not!
You are a
Psycho
psychopath.
has no remorse for anyone and he kills innocent people. I am just talking about self-defense that goes the extra mile of, like, removing the problem.
Self-defense with a little bit of casualty on the side.
Well, yeah, that happens a lot during self-defense. You don't know that?
Aim for the leg! Don't fucking encompass someone in fire!
Well,
I'm just
I guess-
saying.
I guess I'll cancel all of my pedophile killing plans.
That's different because they're destroying people's lives and that's not justifiable.
Listen, Alabaster,
murderer.
killing someone is destroying someone's life.
Assassins. This is an assassin. They have a reason to hunt people, particularly wizards with enough psychopathy to KOS. But
I know.
a child abuser does not have a reason to do that. They are just doing it because they're selfish and grotesque.
Well, what if someone pays them to do it and it's their job? Oh, well, it's justified.
You can't. That's not a reason to do that. If you're in, you.
Or
It's-
kill
no,
people.
No, I'm just saying, hey, at the end of the day, don't go out of your way to try to hunt people down and kill them. That's a bad thing. But if
Okay.
someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," then yes, they basically put their cards down on the table and said, "I'm ready to end your life." And in that case, they are literally giving you permission to end them because they have revoked your life card.
I'm just saying that if you have the power to either spare or kill someone, it needs to be on the grounds that they are completely irredeemable or inexcusable.
Okay, Undertale, Andy.
All right. Okay, well, I'll tear apart my Dexter kill room then. Damn it.
I'm not saying you can't hunt pedophiles. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's very illegal.
Actually, there is a job called a bounty hunter where
Yeah.
you can legally, within the confines of the law, capture and take down criminals and individuals of a foul nature, and you will get rewarded for it.
Now, they do have to be listed. as
Yes, they
one,
do.
though,
They
right?
do have to. Yeah, they can't. You can't just freelance out like, oh, this
They
guy
have to
is like,
know.
yeah.
It
But
can't
yeah,
just be because your neighborhood knows that it has to be, but the law knows. Yeah.
yeah, that sort of thing. But that still, my point is somewhat valid in the sense that in society,
Bounty
This is
hunters.
acceptable.
No, bounty hunters are not paid to kill people. They're paid to capture them.
I know, but
Which
like,
and
sometimes
which reinforces my idea of if they're trying to kill you, incapacitate them.
Does the FBI still put out dead or alive, or do they just say
No.
wanted?
They just put I don't even think they do that. I think they just have people who are known criminals that need to be apprehended, which usually involves people who are avoiding court time, and then they send a bounty hunter after them, and they are to bring them in. And they
want them alive so that they can get money or information a lot of times.
probably, but that's completely besides the point.
I'm a dumb one. I got the sword. I got the shield.
You just reinforced what I said, Ben, by bringing up the bounty hunters, because in no way are you allowed to kill someone as a bounty hunter in the modern day. You are a capture. You are to capture them so they can go through the judicial system. Do not kill your aggressor when you have the power and the alternate means to just to apprehend them.
that's kind of ironic because if that's the case, then you got a lot of cops to talk to.
That is an entirely different subject, and I kind of agree with you on that.
Just at the end of the day, if it's about law, they don't really
law.
care.
They are doing something very different. They're doing something very different.
They became cops for the wrong reason.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if someone's like, I'm taking away your right to live and I'm going to kill you, they kind of are willing to put their life on the line to accomplish that. And I agree, you probably shouldn't be aiming to kill your aggressor, but if you literally have no choice, sometimes that's what happens.
But as
I actively want to end the life of someone who did something to someone I know. Yeah.
I mean, there's also a stark difference between an assassin, a murderer, just blatant, and someone who does stuff that is torturous. A murderer takes someone's life. An assassin, his profession is to take a life, which doesn't mean they're doing it out of a sadistic will. They could be doing it to make a profit. They could be picky about who they choose.
No, but we gotta agree that that is a shady business.
It is.
Like, to be like, oh, I'm in the job of making people disappear, and it's like, whoa, your morality's a bit askewed if you think that's, like, okay to do. Because it's like, yeah, you can end people because someone paid you to do it, but sometimes there's not enough context for you to understand why you're doing it. You're just doing it because someone wants someone dead. And sometimes that's not always a good reason.
It is shady. But being a murderer is worse, and being someone who traumatizes people is even more terrible.
I mean, to give an example of what I've heard assassins do, I know, yeah, obviously we know the big wigs will, like, oh, like, pay some guy to kill some, like, El Presidente or whatever, but I am aware that there are assassins who will, wait, we're in a match?
I am.
Oh, wow, it didn't let me join. Okay, there's been scenarios where, like an assassin just takes a job where it's like, oh, some lady is like, oh, I want custody of my children, and I don't want to legally share them with my husband, and she, like, paid an assassin to off him so she could get her kids. And it's like, oh, that's a bad thing. Like, it's not like her husband was an abusive guy, she just didn't want him alive so she could have all the custody to herself. And
Right.
it's like, okay, I get it, but that's wrong. And an assassin still did the job just because at the end of the day he was getting paid.
But
And
it's also not like the assassin is doing it out of malevolence. It's either out of greed or necessity to keep themselves afloat.
I mean,
But
I
a
feel like they could-
murderer is out of malevolence, and an abuser of people, I will call it, is just fucking sadistic.
I
So
suppose so.
that's
I guess
why I draw the line at killing an assassin and maybe murderer, like, but I don't draw the line at abusers of people, because at least an assassin can be excused in the fact that they are just doing it for the sake of a job. But a murderer,
Gotcha.
a murderer wants to kill just for the sake of killing, or because they have a qualm with the world. But an abuser of people is doing it because they take sadistic pleasure in bringing trauma and harm to others.
You over here with the sniper's argument. Dad, I'm not a crazed gunman, Dad. I'm an assassin.
I am correct! The sniper from TF2 is correct! One's a job and the other's mental illness! That is literally the line.
One's a job in the other's middle thing.
Epstein was just doing his job.
No! No, he fucking wasn't! You're skewing my words, trying to vilify me! I didn't say you can't make fuckers like Epstein pay! I'm saying don't... If you're trying to get assassinated, defend yourself, but you don't have to kill them.
Yeah, I agree. You don't have to. I'm just saying sometimes some people give you no choice.
Well, I don't know the...
Even if someone was trying to assassinate me, I don't think I would kill them. I would take more fun in making them be aware of... yeah, I would torture them, that's what I'm saying.
You're so much worse! An assassin finishes the job! You actually want to extract pain from... Okay, like...
I'm not killing them because killing them is wrong.
What the fuck is your guys' problem? What?
For anyone, I just want to, like, get rid of a thing that's trying to kill me.
Am I just am I just not getting the big picture here? I just don't think it. With an assassin, I don't think it's as cut and dry as he's trying to kill me, so I kill him.
The big picture is, even if they take it as a legit job because they're trying to take care of their family or whatever, and they had no other choice, they know when they take that job that they are essentially signing a contract to potentially KFC deep fry themselves in doing what they do.
It's
But
true.
does
Their
that-
job is
Does that
very
mean you have
dangerous.
to? Does that mean you have to ensure that as a fact? If you succeed in defending yourself, do you have to assure that they die?
No, you have to assure that they can't fight back.
Oh, but if you disable them, that might be torturous.
I mean, I think it's a complex situation where sometimes people are really difficult to deal with, obviously, because, they're trying to kill you. But I agree, you shouldn't by default immediately be like, I'm going to end this person's life. But I'm saying is, you shouldn't think it's the worst thing in the world when someone has already revoked your
I don't. I
right
don't.
to live.
I don't think KFC deep frying other people is like the worst thing in the world. I just think it depends on who you're doing it to, and I don't think an assassin is like the appropriate use of that egregious act.
I kind of get it, but at the end of the day, I feel like being an assassin is kind of like being a serial killer, except you're getting paid to do it and you don't really care.
What am I fucking missing?
You don't literally like you kill people for a living, and it just happens regularly.
Am I just not that? What am I not fucking getting? I feel like there's something I'm missing here that draws the line.
It's like for me, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna go around killing people. Obviously, like that's not something I want to do with my life, because that's like, wow, that's extreme. I don't want to be an assassin nor a murderer. But if someone is gonna like try to kill me, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, they're gonna try to KFC deep fry me. I either have to trip them into the deep fryer or get away. And if they don't let me get away, then all I have is the deep fryer, or sticking their legs into the deep fryer until they can't kill me anymore. And so it's
you have
like,
to disable them.
yeah, and that is a messy task, because it's like, oh, how do I stop someone from trying to end me? Make it so that, yeah, like you said, disable them. That can be done in a multitude of methods, but in the heat of the moment, sometimes all you can really do is bonk them on the head real hard. And, like, that, it has a 50-50 chance of just KOing them or unaliving them. And it's like, at the end of the day, you kind of accomplish the same task of defending yourself and trying to prevent someone from killing you, or even potentially killing someone else in the future. So it's
your goal is to make sure they don't kill.
Yeah.
And that's one of two ways. You stop them from functioning, or you stop them from being able to kill, which means, maybe you're breaking their arms and legs or something. Well, that's torturous. So
but at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it is a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, because it's messy.
Right.
Like, obviously, I agree with you, Alabaster. Trying to stoop down to the level of a killer by becoming a killer doesn't make you a better person by default. It just makes you someone who was willing to be more violent in a situation of violence, which
I
is
agree.
like,
It doesn't make you better, but doesn't make you worse either. You were defending yourself.
No, it doesn't make you worse. But I would say it. I get where Alabaster's saying it's stooping to their level of like, oh, I'm going to unalive someone, and to keep your moral high ground, you need to not break that barrier and like end someone's life. But I'm just saying, if someone's literally given you no choice, sometimes you got to bonk them real hard, and that has a chance of I'll never allowing them to get bonked again.
Here's the thing: you're not stooping to their level. You're not taking money to go kill someone.
I guess I just don't feel okay assuring that someone dies in an act of self-defense or vengeance.
I don't think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people who do defend themselves and end up killing their assailant, like, do end up having a lot of trauma from it, because it's like, oh, holy shit, I ended someone's life. That's my responsibility and something I have to live the rest of my life feeling, which is complex and difficult, because obviously, if you're not like a soldier in the military who's mentally conditioned themselves to get used to the idea that you're going to end someone's life and you have to live with it, if you're just an ordinary citizen and you defend yourself and kill your assailant, even if they're like a serial killer, even if they're an assassin, even if they're just some crazy person who loses it on the spot and tries to end you, it is upsetting to have to do that. But I'm saying is that even if it is, like, at the end of the day, fucked up regardless, it's either me or them. And it's like, well, I don't want to have the chance of, like, even if you run away, maybe you won't be the victim, but someone else is going to be. Someone else is going to take that for you. And that's going to be either your fault or someone else's fault for not taking care of them. And it is complicated, but
Either way,
I agree. It doesn't have to end in death, because I agree that's awful and grotesque, but sometimes people don't give you a choice, and that's sad. But I agree. It's weird and it's bad, but I don't want to do it either.
Right. They've destroyed your life either way.
Yeah.
Either you're in constant fear that they're going to find you again, or you're dead, or they forced you to kill someone you didn't want to. They've ruined your life.
Yeah, it's a shit. It's a load of shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, do you live or do you die? And it's like, well, you do what you can. You try to survive. And sometimes that ends in a horrible catastrophe. And I think a good example of that, I'm going to use a strange example, but it's still a relatively good example. It's Spear from Primal. He is in a constant state of having to survive in a survival, like, life or death scenario. And in one scenario, he literally just, like, got attacked after trying to save a bunch of enslaved people from a village of Vikings, and in an act of self-defense, he kills the entire village. And it's like, holy shit, that's nuts! But they were trying to kill him first!
I don't know. I don't.
No, I get it.
I don't sympathize with the desire to kill killers on the ground, and that only changes when they do far more than just killing a person. That also extends to abusing certain people.
I mean, I can agree, but the justice system kind of says otherwise, because some people, like, kill one or two people, and they get life in prison, and that's essentially sentencing them to death. Because it's like, oh, you're never going to be seen, you're never going to see the light of day, you're done, and you might as well be considered dead in the eyes of your family and peers. And it's like, whoa, that's just because they killed someone. And it's like, well, yeah, do you want them to do it again? It's like, of course nobody does. And so I think about that a lot, where I'm like, oh, yeah, the justice system basically says, hey, you end someone, you got to be prepared for yourself to be done with.
Now,
and
it's
pretty sad.
I just only think that sort of thing is. This is all opinion. This is all my opinion, and I see that I am outweighed here. But if a murderer were, or if someone was trying to kill me, I would not be able to bring myself to go as far as to kill them.
I know that. I understand.
Under a circumstance where someone that I hold near and dear is abused in that, unspeakable way that I find very hard to say, I would be singing a completely different tune.
I think it's just because you have different criteria, and that's not a bad thing. I think it's just because for you, at the end of the day, you don't want to devolve yourself into a primal animal just to end someone's life.
And
You would rather be in the case where it's like, oh, you are now inhuman. Like, the person who is doing a horrible deed is now essentially no more than an animal in your eyes. And I'm not saying that to be insulting. I'm saying that to agree with you, because it's like, oh, if someone does do that terrible thing, then yeah, they kind of revoke their humanity card.
And I also don't know the context of the individual trying to kill me. The only thing I know at the moment is that I'm probably going to die. But I suppose if I was ever put into that situation, it would determine how I would truly act.
No, yeah. 'Cause
But
I think
as an
I'm
outsider,
not going to predict you. Yeah.
as an outsider from that circumstance, I cannot say that I would do such a thing, unless it is not a killer, but is instead someone who does the unspeakable thing. In that case, no holds bars. I am seeing it
Okay.
completely.
So yeah,
I'm not.
I understand that. I understand that completely, because that is
At least,
like to be
at least a murderer ends someone's life. Someone who does.
Some people would consider that merciful. Some would consider that extremely selfish.
But it is far more egregious to do the other thing that I cannot say, by a very vast margin.
I can kind of understand that. I guess my bar is just a lot lower. My bar is just like, oh, I include murder along with that. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
you, because for me, it's like, even if you're an assassin, you are someone who is so pompous and audacious. What's the word? You have the audacity to say, oh, I have the right to take away someone's life card and right to live, because either I need money for my life, or I just want to end someone. And in the end of the day, I'm just kind of like, wow, how selfish do you gotta be to just consider your life that much more important and valuable that you'd rather just end someone else's? And I'm not saying that in the sense where it's like, oh, all people who want to kill are bad, because obviously some people do terrible things and kind of earn it. I'm just saying people who do it with no reasoning or anything outside of, awful selfish reasons, and that at the end of the day kind of like decides whether or not we're human. It's like, oh, if you see like your family get attacked, yeah, you're going to defend them, but like it might be different if it's just yourself. It might be different if it's a stranger, but it really is dependent on where your bar is of like what you're willing to accept. You're like, oh, is this like my limit of what I can tolerate?
I mean, yeah, like it would be very different if someone I cared about was in danger. I wouldn't allow them to get hurt. But I also I still don't want to kill someone.
No, I get that, and I'm not saying you got to. I'm just saying,
I know.
Sometimes when you defend someone, you either do something you don't expect, like, like smash someone over the head with a frying pan or something, and like say that knocks them out, but then you find out later that like, oh, they bled out from the wound, and you're just like, fuck, I accidentally killed someone. I don't think that meant that you had to have the bloodlust to commit to that. By the way, I finished my contract.
So next one would be what?
The next one would be Turbine. But I'm just saying, sometimes that shit just happens, and it is a result of defending yourself. And it's like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't feel like you're some sort of terrible person like the one who did it to you.
It's just...
Or tried to do it to you, because at the end of the day, you weren't gonna do that if they just went off living their life. If they were just not gonna bother you or whatever, there was no ever chance that you would do that to them.
It's just when I say incapacitate someone, you say, oh, that could be torturous in itself. But that implies that you're going to do it in a torturous way.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. I'm just
Right.
It's a messy situation because you're.
It-
Like,
Breaking someone's legs is kind of torturous.
You wouldn't aim for the shin; you would go for the kneecap. If you
it
had,
hurts still, but
it would
I'm
hurt.
agreeing.
It would bend the leg backwards. But it's something that could be healed. Unlike where a shin would be far longer. If you had a sharpened weapon, what you could do is cut the tendon. Something at like the back of the ankle if you have the opportunity, or aim for the hand holding the weapon. And this is all to say if they don't have a fucking gun, because guns change things. This all started because we were having a topic about a wizard who
and an assassin with a crossbow. Yeah, if it's a guy with a gun, it's a very different situation. I'm gonna be honest. You either have to run for your goddamn life, or you need to have a gun. And in the end, that doesn't make you live.
I don't think any of us are running very far.
No.
Yeah.
I think I just when you say disabling someone is torturous, I just feel it can be, but you have to choose for that to be the case unless you're in such a chaotic position that you have no choice but to be torturous with it.
Right,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
You seem to think that severing someone's tendon is not torturous.
They could heal from that.
They can, but it still hurts. Yeah, I agree.
And it's not like shattering all the bones inside of their shin painful, because apparently a shattered shin is more painful than giving birth.
I mean, that would make sense. I mean, the only thing that's more painful than that is a shattered femur, but good fucking luck breaking that thing.
Wait, I thought the femur and the shin were...
The femur is your thigh bone. Your shin is is the bone underneath your knee.
Okay, then I was talking about, like... Okay.
Oh, the femur? Yeah, the femur is really hard to break. It's stronger than cement.
Interesting.
Actually, most of our bones are pretty damn soft. They really are.
But the shin, the one between your feet and your knee, that one can break pretty easily. That one is surprisingly prone to breaking.
The thing about bones is that hitting them from the side is the way to do it. They're made to keep ourselves upright, so the cost is that when they're punched into from the side, it is far easier to shatter them. So...
That is why the femur breaker in the SCP Foundation is so ridiculous. It's just a giant metal bar that crushes your femur and just makes you feel the worst pain in your life. Oh, that is... You're talking about torturous. Now that's some torture. I think we both fucked up there because we both were hitting each other.
Yeah.
Fucking
a little bit.
God damn it, hitboxes.
I'm gonna conclude the conversation by saying, I know that disabling someone can be quote unquote torturous, but it isn't always.
I think at the end of the day, it's just a complicated thing to do.
But
yeah, and what we've learned is that none of us can be black and white. It is so gray.
We all have our different boundaries and how far we
for where we're like, oh, that's the barrier where you revoke your life card. Because it's like, if someone's like, yeah, I agree, someone threatened someone I love, if someone tried to do the unspeakable act to me or someone I love, yeah, I'd try to KFC deep fry them. But if for me the bar is just a little bit lower for if they just try to unalive me, I would not be opposed to unaliving them. I would not have it on my top priority, but I would remove it from things that I would consider an impossible action. I would just be like, oh, I'll fight for my life, but if you're literally like giving me no choice, I won't hesitate. Not to quote a meme, but I won't hesitate, bitch.
Also, person who just messaged in chat, I don't know what to fucking do about that. Like, my streaming has always been, for some reason, flat or super wide, and I don't...
Wait, you're talking about your stream getting squished?
Yeah, my stream has always been squished, and I don't know why.
Well, I know why.
Why?
Because there's the pixel art at the bottom. The aspect ratio is all wonky.
The thing is, I overlap it with my pixel ratio, with the pixel.
Oh,
Have you not seen the current state of my stream?
I have, and it's still squished.
What the fuck? I don't even have like the box at the bottom of it anymore.
Nani?
Seriously, I'm streaming my Streamlabs on Discord. Just go look.
Okay, I'm gonna peek. I gotta peek. Hold on. Oh, it's not. It's not squished. Nah, it's not squished. It's not. You're right.
Like I have no idea how to resolve it, Connor. I wish I did, but I just fucking don't. If you have an idea, I would gladly take it. But fuck on earth. Flat Fridays. Flat Fridays, everyone.
Flat Fridays.
Flat fuck Fridays. Hell yeah.
Defend the flag on turbine. Do I have to play as engineer to do that?
Also, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for. Oh, sorry.
I said Friday night flattening. So, go ahead.
What are you sorry for?
Hold on. OBS output. How do I modify that?
You're flat, Grandma. You're flat.
Flat, Grandma.
But what are you sorry for?
I'm sorry for being so stalwart and stern on my particular end of things when it comes to that particular subject. But
you know what? That now that you mention that, like, I'm not mad at you for anything like that because you're entitled to your feelings and opinions and all that jazz. But now I just want to watch you play through the Walking Dead narrative experience video game. Like the one with like Lee and Clementine. I want to see you play through it because there are multiple times where that kind of like morality comes into play. Where you're like, oh, do I end someone's life? Do I defend myself? Do I just not kill someone even though I have the choice not to? There's a lot of stuff like that, and I want to see you go through that because that'd actually be really cool.
it would. I don't know if they're still selling the game anymore, but
they're still selling it. It's still available. The only things you can't get are wait, hold on. I need to actually check. I just psyched myself out for a sec.
Also, Connor, that is entirely intentional. I love the fact that my beard blends into my environment. It's so fucking cool.
It makes it look like your entire environment is your beard.
I am a shadow creature. I am an intruder. I am not meant to be.
No, it exists. It exists, Owlboy.
Okay. Also,
you can get the definitive experience.
Also, to show you my playtime, I have 671 hours as Demo Man. Specifically Demo Knight, because I don't like playing normal Demo Man.
Yep, he refuses.
I refuse to play normal.
I refuse.
I do not like playing normal Demo Man.
And it's not because normal Demo Man is bad. It's because he doesn't like it.
I love Melee. Demo Knight Melee TF2 funny haha moments.
Well, I know it's because you also like medieval aesthetic.
That too. I want a game like TF2, but it's just the fantasy aesthetic. No casual Demo Man. No bitches. Casual Demo Man get bitches. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that was a moan.
Oh, God.
That was a loud moan.
Oh! Oh! I'm going to die, by the way.
Here's a question. Here's a question. What is a moan that isn't... what's the sound of a moan that doesn't come from pleasure?
Oh, no. Oh. Well, that's more of a groan. Also,
yeah, that was a groan.
I don't have a neck beard. As much as I would love to not have this grizzled face, I do have a thick beard. It's not a neck beard. If I were to shave it, perhaps.
If he shaves it, he becomes a circle person.
And I hate that so much. Ow.
But if he keeps the beard, he just stays dwarven.
I love the dwarf aesthetic. I adore it.
Which I gotta agree, the dwarf drip, it's got some purpose.
Like,
I feel like people neglect the dwarf drip.
I wanna get myself some proper cosplay attire, a nice dwarven fit, and then I would stream Outside of the Darkness all the fucking time.
Yeah, what kind of dwarf outfit would you wear if you could? Like
vest, like a little Viking fur vest, which I think we have, and then some undershirt that matches that. I could go for a dark black. Wow.
What?
Connor, I did not expect you to say that.
Wait, what did Connor just say? Did he say the N-word?
No.
Oh.
I don't like.
You can say it omitting the bad words.
Nah, they just say that they played World of Warcraft and they had a dwarf character named they had a dwarf character named Child.
Oh, wow, that's not funny.
Yeah, that was not funny.
I bet there were tons of people that you knew that thought that was funny.
Yeah, I just took the time to ban them real quick because I don't like to tolerate people who call themselves Child. Even if it's for a joke.
I know, that's just so fucking cringe. Oh my god.
And you can make jokes about that topic, I guess, and it's really dark, but just actually naming your character Child, that's not cool.
Is that with an M or an R? 'Cause I didn't
R.
see it.
Starting with an R.
Okay. Yeah, I like that even less.
'Cause that's like the only people I think who think with that is funny are just like a bunch of edgy 14-year-olds.
Yeah,
Like, even when you use that particular word is never good.
At least you, when you make cringe jokes like that, are like, I can't be near a school. You never actually say the line, Bart.
Because the thing is not funny.
It's not.
It isn't.
It's not fucking funny.
In fact, it's so unfunny that if someone did it, you'd kill them.
Yes.
Oh
no.
no.
That's the line I draw.
No, that's the line he drew. He explained that earlier, and so I'm just chuckling to myself because I'm just like, oh, that's right, that's his limit, and I'm just like,
it's so unfunny.
Agree.
It's so unfunny that it's KOS for me of all people.
Hail the KO on site.
KFC deep fryer on site. That's what
KFC
I would
deep
do.
Fryer on site.
KFC KOS.
Okay. Let's just return to me pocket medicing you, and let's just talk about how do we talk about something funny like My Little Pony.
All right, let's talk about My Little Pony. Why were you interested in it for a time?
I watched it when I was like, I think I was at least 10 or 11 years old, and I was really, really like outrageously bored. Oh, you killed that man. I was outrageously bored one night, and I was just chilling. I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm bored. And then I was on my Wii. I'm not British, so I'm not talking about peeing. I was on my Nintendo Wii, and back in the day, the Nintendo Wii, when it had service, one of the apps on there was Netflix, so you could watch Netflix on your Wii. It's like, oh, I know, outrageous. I was on my Netflix Wii app, and I was just browsing mindlessly through all of the shows they had to offer, and I came across My Little Pony, and I was like, huh. This is a show for girls, but I at the time, even though I was only 11, I was well aware of the existence of a community of men that watched the show, and so I was just like, huh, why is there such a community around this? Why do people like this? It's just a girl show. And in my head, I was just like, what is this, like Malibu Barbie? Like, what is this? Is this just like believe in yourself? Like, is that like the meme? And so I was like, okay, I edgy little teenager. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this, and I can't wait to see how bad it is. Like, I'm gonna laugh how bad it is. And I watched the first episode, and since the first episode is a two-parter where they like basically introduce you to the world, wow, we bit off more we could chew. So the first episode is an introduction to the world and all the characters, and immediately starts off with like a dilemma that needs to be taken care of. I watched it, and I remember like getting halfway through the episode and being like, wait, this is good. And then I kept watching it, and then I finished the first episode, and I was like, I just wanted to watch that first episode as a joke, but why do I now want to watch the second episode?
I am of a similar ilk, but I am not as strongly so. I find the art style so sickeningly sweet that I cannot bear it. However, I do think the idea of much of their antagonists, like Discord, who I think it's called a Draconiquus. I love their designs for monsters. I deeply
love them
appreciate
too. I think, well, we gotta thank Tara Strong, not Tara Strong, I can't believe I forgot her name. No, Lauren Faust. That's it. Lauren Faust. She is a fucking gift. She knows how to make media good for literally all ages and all gender groups. Because at the end of the day, like, even if it's like a colorful show full of female horses that like solve mysteries and have goofy antics together, it's still very like I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it wasn't because I'm like, oh, I love girl power, you know? Like I wasn't like jonesing for that. I was just like, oh, this is an entertaining cartoon in the same vein of like Powerpuff Girls or like Dexter's Lab or anything other like that, because there's some good jokes in there, and some of them hit pretty hard, but for the most part I just ended up watching the first 2 seasons, and I was like, huh, that was good. And then I found out Lauren Faust left the show, and I immediately lost interest.
So,
Me, I've always just been attracted. I love monster designs and all that stuff. So seeing that they had some unique ones really, really tickled me proper. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean in like, oh god, Discord is such a wacky, cool thing. I love the surrealism of him.
I thought it was cool. I like how the sky fucking became a broken texture at some point.
My favorite bit was when he drank like the glass of chocolate.
Around a chocolate milk. he drank the glass.
He drank a glass of chocolate milk, but in the funny way, not like
he drank the glass. And then the milk.
I never saw any of the show.
Really?
You should give it a try. I know you're like you probably got other stuff to do, but watching the first 2 seasons. Oh yeah.
Because y'all eventually did show me the movie, but prior to that, I had never seen the show. I only knew about it through the internet, and that was all R34.
Oh my.
That's one way to figure it out.
That is a very upsetting way to be introduced.
That's how I felt about it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
As of the current date,
I know. I certainly know you're not complaining. When it cocomes to R34, you never have complaints.
As of the current date, though, I am quite content not watching it anymore. I have no interest.
I have gotten my fill, and I know it's probably not any like worse than it started out or whatever. I'm not gonna poo-poo it, but I think I just got my fill. I had my,
I just
my
I
period
just
of
stopped
time.
I just stopped watching it after season 2, which was a really long time ago now.
I mean, yeah, I had to eventually. I was way too into it at one point in my life. Like it absorbed me. I needed a purpose, and it gave me a purpose. A little bit too much so, and so now I just I'm just like, okay, that's just a good memory. I'm just gonna leave it at that and move on with my life.
I will say, I find it incredibly interesting that for some reason the TF2 community and the Brony community are intrinsically linked to one another.
I mean, I think that's just a thing that happens. I think that happens with most games that bronies put their hands on. They just end up are like, oh, I wanna share my interest with this game and the people who play it, because obviously there are servers, just giant servers full of people just hanging out in pony models.
I remember that shit for. There is so much Gmod, so many Gmod servers dedicated to that.
Same here. Tons of Gmod pony stuff.
Now, I will say, my one qualm with it is one time I was trying, I wanted to visit it for nostalgic purposes, right? And it was just a guy with just a pair of truck nuts on the back of his character, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh no! Yeah, I've seen that multiple times. That cracks me up. That shit is hilarious.
It's so fucking.
My little Team Fortress friendship is nice.
Friendship is nice.
They actually do make a direct reference to MLP in the game. They added a cosmetic, which is a little unicorn hat for the mercs, and it just makes them all say MLP related lines. And one of them is Soldier saying, "Friendship is magic, you maggots! I am the prettiest unicorn!" And also, there was one that was just a direct reference. What was it? Was it Scout? Who is it?
I have no clue. I have no clue.
They just say a couple lines that are just straight from the show. And I think that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, you are defending the intel.
I am hungry for head.
Head Hunter.
Did you see what Ace put in chat? Whiteboard Wednesday. It's best funny. Haha. Amogus. TF2 Friday. And Lost Field. Self-defense and taking someone's life.
Taking someone's life.
Yeah, we've had some
different stream aesthetics.
we've had a couple of interesting topics on Team Fortress Fridays, haven't we?
Hey, no, Team Fortress brings the worst out of us.
I would argue it brings the best out of us. It gets our opinions out in the air, kind of like a little podcast.
We're gonna get canceled because we think that evil people should die.
Right.
I'm gonna get canceled because I'm unwilling to kill people unless they are objectively evil.
No, you'll get canceled because you think killing is okay unless you're killing killers.
Someone's gonna
get canceled because you're a white cis male alabaster.
Someone's gonna come back to this VOD and they're gonna go like, "Man, this guy wouldn't even kill Hitler." No, I said the name! No! I said the name!
You have to place a very loud beep over your voice.
Nah. I think the fact that I didn't say his first name and also immediately started screaming afterwards, it saved it. Machines are very hard to fool, but I hope you succeed.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's funny as hell to me. Just because we're so casually having conversation, it slipped out, and you're just like, God damn it!
His name slipped out of my lips. I didn't even intend for it. Fuck.
Now you're gonna get canceled.
Right.
What?
You said a name. You said a name that's not allowed.
I can't believe I said the name. I can't believe I said the name.
Okay, since we're already getting,
No,
deleted,
don't!
I'm not gonna say his name. I was just gonna say, did you know that, I think it was his grandson. Yeah, I believe it was his grandson. If not,
Who?
yeah,
Don't
Adolf's.
don't
Grandson.
don't say his first name.
German name. It's a German name. There are many of Adolfs in the world. They're just none of the others.
I don't know what part of his name gets triggered.
It's the H one. That one is the illegal one. Because interestingly enough, that's why I was bringing this up. I think it was his grandson was the last living relative of his family that either hadn't grown old to shit or anything yet, and he realized that he was given a very heavy burden, and he realized, my family line is cursed. I'm not gonna stipulate the existence of this absolutely accursed family now. And he willingly made a public announcement where he was like, I stand against everything he did, and I want to represent everything but him. And he also said, I am willingly not going to have a child or a partner for the rest of my life because I want my family line to die with me.
Right.
He did it.
That is an honorable thing to do and an incredibly sad fate.
It is sad, but he took it with so much nobility. I would say, if it wasn't for what the H-Man did, I would say it almost redeems his family.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is.
It's like, damn, way to take it on the chin. Way to just take the L.
Hey, my bloodline ends with me.
Really?
I think
No.
mine. My
Nah,
particular little cub.
Nah, the apples are gonna live on. We know that.
The other ones.
I mean, it's still your family line.
What do you quantify as family?
My trickle down.
Family's the topic of family is a strangely fickle thing. Because
I can tell that you play. I mean, obviously, no one's gonna get this, but I can tell that you like to play that factor into. What the fuck?
what?
Look at the demo man
Where?
in the spawn. He has the best taunt. Love this.
Wait,
Aye,
did
Captain.
H-Man-
Sorry, go ahead.
Did H-Man just have one kid? He had one kid?
I think he might have had a daughter, but I think she died.
Okay. Because he means the entire bloodline.
Yeah, the entirety, that family line ended.
Okay.
That's what he
Yeah,
meant.
I can't stop that.
No, that's something I don't think you have control over.
Yeah.
Because I already think Alabaster's brother has already proceeded with that.
Begrudging. The apparent. But yeah.
And it doesn't need to go past that one for sure. God, I hope she's sterile. Oh, okay.
Oh, nobody fucking hears that.
I bet someone did.
No, some fucking random stream watchers
I
gonna
hope
hear it.
she's
But
sterile.
if you're Owlboy, if your mom or someone comes in and they're like, I wonder what the little Owlboy.
I wonder.
She doesn't call you that, but I wonder what he's up to. Watches the stream. Here's this whole fucking murder discussion, and then it leads into fucking Eric saying that.
I'm sure the one viewer that I currently have is him.
What, is it too funny for you? Is it too true?
I don't want.
The problem
Listen.
is you can't disagree with the sentiment.
I
No,
can't. I can't disagree with the fact that a certain someone needs to go the way of H-Man's
Abstinence.
of abstinence. Right. That's the word I was going to use.
Okay. I hope she remains absent.
Oh no,
Fiddlesticks.
you got murdered, boy. No.
Okay, but what were you going to say before? Me accounting family into what?
Oh, with Doctor Mystery in the One Punch server, I like that you made him like a character who's like, oh, I have no family, even though he does technically have like biological component siblings, but he doesn't even consider them real family. He considers the people he spends his time with his family.
And for me personally, I think that's what it boils down to. A group of friends can be a family. Like, they can fulfill those roles. When you marry someone, you aren't becoming biologically related to them.
But
And
they
you-
are being added to your family.
Right, and you may not even have kids with them, but they would still be your family. So
That's true.
I think the concept of family is fickle. I believe a better term, a more encompassing term, would be clan. A clan is just a group of people who cooperate for the sake of survival. So, it could be friends, it could be blood relatives, could be anything. But it's a far broader thing.
The family is the people with who you are familiar.
Right. So,
And,
yeah.
I know I'm gonna like soil what you just said, but that's clan with a C, right?
Yes! Yes, it is! Don't you... Listen, we already accidentally said both of the other guys' names. Please don't fucking say the first letter of the 3 letters that are involved with this.
Oh god.
Little Kids Clan.
Shut the fuck up! Okay. Okay.
Oh, the Krispy Kreme Club in England? Yeah.
You're trying to poison my career before it's
The
even
Kris
started.
Kringle Club.
Okay, do we need to be on Turbine anymore?
No, we don't. The Turbine sucks. I hate this map.
Agreed. So, what's next?
It's
What's
so
next?
funny because you were. I remember like last TF2 stream, I was like, "Oh, we got Turbine, but I don't want to do that." And you're like, "I don't mind that app."
I lied.
I lied. Okay, let's go to High Tower or Harvest.
High Tower. Because when I cap, it's going to make everyone mad.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Troll the Trollgers.
God, I love infuriating innocent people on the internet.
Soldiers.
At least I don't
have
call
a-
my characters child ahahahas.
Yes,
You, who's not watching anymore.
Here's a funny joke. Like, this isn't too serious of a topic, but you know, like internet trolls, like, you know, like 4chaners or whatever you
Yes.
want to call them,
Yeah.
that go around and just because they think it's funny, go around posting fake news and false information to trick people. What do you think is a proper punishment for that offense?
Nothing. They have the freedom of speech, and people have the freedom to believe. And if you are dumb enough to believe everything you see on the internet, then it's
That's
hard.
your punishment.
Yeah. And the punishment for people who spread this misinformation, technically they're just using their freedom of speech. They aren't harming anyone other than... but if they spread misinformation that causes someone
Can't harm
to...
people, because you know, like the
if-
microwaving your phone thing.
Okay.
The shit
If,
like that.
if someone suffers a casualty for misinformation being spread, like being told a certain thing makes a certain thing, and then making that thing, but it
Yeah,
turns
like,
out it's tasty gas.
Yeah, there's like the mustard gas meme with like crystals. It's like, oh, mix these together and you'll get cool crystals. And it's like, no, that's
Yeah.
poisoning yourself. Don't do that.
People who do that, I think that should be considered a just below attempted murder. Now that it is an attempt to troll people with the consequence of it being their lives and their health. So, but it's not directly saying it because it also requires the person to be stupid enough to do the thing.
But it is gross negligence and endangerment of life.
It
Yes.
is. And so, wait. So what's the like rule in court? It's like you can't have like strange and unusual punishment.
Right.
My strange and unusual punishment for those people who do that is they should be banned from the internet or having access to any internet, and they should have their toes broken.
I was just thinking they need to have the tips of their toes, like, submerged in something like cream cheese for 12 days. I don't know why, but you were also thinking about them toes, so I guess it works.
The toe ornament.
The toll of...
I think they should have to undergo reconstruction surgery to make them look like Among Us.
Just sink their head into their torso and then take off their arms? What the fuck?
Sew their arms to the side of their body.
Obviously, you have to then reattach their hands to their shoulders, because Among Us do have hands, they just don't have arms.
Okay, I'm going
They
to...
just float around like Rayman hands.
I'm going to give a serious and honest answer. I just think they should have their computers taken from them.
Yeah, I agree.
Like all forms of internet communication taken away from them. If they get their hands on another computer, they're obviously going to have to pay some big bucks for it.
Put them on probation. Give them an ankle bracelet.
No. Either remove their access to the internet, giving them a permanent ban, because if they come back, they're just going to do it again because they got away with it. Or allow them to keep trying to buy computers and then just keep taking the computer away instead of giving them a fine. Because taking the computer away is the fine.
Because they're just wasting their money on nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't charge them any actual money, but every time they try to do it, make it a fruitless effort.
Make it a fine that they, upon their own volition, pay.
Yeah. If you want to pay the fine of going on the internet and then getting it taken away from you, go right ahead.
If you want to... You gotta pay the toll.
You gotta pay the toll. It's the troll toll.
It is the troll toll. If you want this boy's soul.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
If you want to be an internet a-hole.
But I do think if you are somehow backtracked to misinformation that results in someone's actual death due to negligence, I think you do deserve a bit of jail time.
Yeah, no, I
You should
agree.
be held
It's fucked
accountable.
up.
Because that's the equivalent of unsafe sidewalks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's the equivalent.
Now, I think that if you troll someone by posting illegal content on their DMs, you should probably suffer some... You're basically trying to frame someone for a crime that you have committed.
Yeah, you were in possession, right?
If you are in possession of that stuff, you automatically have to suffer the consequence of it. And then the person you're doing that to probably has to go through the legal system as well, which is such a fucking pain. But if they have a way to confirm that they didn't download it or weren't the ones who garnered that content themselves, then they should not be subject to criminal punishment because they didn't ask for that. You condemned them.
Condemnation.
If I get big someday, they're going to do this exact shit to me, and I am going to suffer so bad.
Well, just do the thing on Discord where it's just like, oh, don't accept like messages from people who aren't.
I cannot make a public server for YouTube. If I ever get big,
I know that much.
No public servers from me. Awful idea. Someone will indeed 100% fuck up my entire life.
Well, I mean, they'll get the server closed, but if it's something that's in the server, it won't be your fault. That much I know.
Don't take the chance.
Really don't want to take the chance.
I mean, I understand that, because it's like, who wants to play with fire like that?
Fucking not me. Man, while we've been talking, I have been sucking ass at this game.
No, me too. I've been dying constantly. I think it's
like
because,
that.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's get our back at the mojo. Focus purely on Team Fortress 2. I'm gonna go Kritzkrieg medic. You're gonna go heavy weapons, and we're gonna kill people.
Yeah.
Virtually in a video game, not real life.
We're going to gamer them. We're going to KFC deep fry them in the game.
We're gonna KFC casually deep fry.
Spelt with a K.
Casually deep fry.
You're going to hand them over to the angry mustache model.
Kill him. Yes! I'm a burning ring of fire. Burn.
Into a burning ring of fire. Oh.
Oh.
I went down.
I'm still disappointed that Preparation H never used that in the commercial.
Maybe because they realized that would make people very grossed out.
What would be effective?
You have like 5 scouts. I just now noticed that.
I'm going to the top of High Tower. You should join me there so we can...
Okay. I got a long respawn time, so... Oh, we might not even have to worry. We got a scout pushing the cart.
He's not going to be able to take it alone.
You know, I'm surprised this idea was never actually made into a pyro weapon, but a cryo weapon.
I mean, that would be cool.
Like
what
it
DRG did.
essentially does the same thing, but like it only has a difference of the particles that went from fire to ice, and like it just has a unique death of freezing them in place.
Which is something that's already done in
still
Slack.
has all the same mechanics. It just looks different. Might have some other tweaks, but
I mean,
that would be just really
Instead
cool.
of damaging, what if it had increased base damage, but it slowed targets instead?
Like
Yeah.
The what they call it? I think it's I don't know what the DFD. What do you think it's
The
called?
Natasha.
Afterburn.
The Natasha.
Yeah,
No,
it would slow.
I meant the pyro thing, the fire thing. I think it's called Afterburn.
Yes. Ow.
Yeah, it'd be like the
Wow.
it wouldn't do Afterburn, but it would just like slow things down. Which actually, now that I think about it, might be super annoying.
No, it's extremely annoying.
You'd be stuck, so it might want a different effect.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they didn't do it, because one of the things I've learned about TF2 is that
Well, then
anything
don't give it a
involving...
slowing effect.
I don't know what to give it.
Well, maybe it could just do like more base damage, but it doesn't do Afterburn.
Frostburn.
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Yeah, that could also just work. That could also just work for a fun reskin.
Yeah, I think it could be of many things. But will it be real? No.
No.
Yeah, no. Which I was just saying, like, it's a really big missed opportunity.
Spy got me.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was busy trying to handle the pyro.
Especially, like, I don't know. It just seems like such a fun idea. Just, like, you shoot ice at them, and when they die, they become a popsicle.
Yeah.
I wish TF2 was getting new weapons.
I would just love it if they maybe handed off to the community.
I mean, it would be complicated, but I know that it's possible.
Help! Uh-oh!
I don't know where you are.
I was on the cart. We're trying. We're fucking trying. We're trying. No! Ah! I hate having cap in this fucking map. Excuse me.
Nice one. Subarashi.
Subarashi.
I don't know why, but you kind of just imagine that just kind of sounded like the Full Metal Alchemist thing.
Which one?
You know, like the in between, just the Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
Full Metal Alchemist. You're just gonna do that voice.
Subarashi.
Yeah. You just did it like the Full Metal Alchemist way.
Wait, where are you, Alboy?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Right.
I'm on point. I'm on point.
He just keeps jumping there.
Uh-oh. I am no longer on point.
Get ready, because I'm gonna give you crits. Kill him.
Keep them heals. Keep them heals. Fuck. No. No.
How the fuck? The Trollger lived. Oh my god.
He's sneaky. He's sneaky and strong.
Oh my god, I hate the Trollger. I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah. He's pretty annoying. I think those long-winded conversations that we've had so far tonight really taken the breath out of me.
Well, yeah, because we're rising your gorge.
What the fuck what does that mean?
It's a saying. Making your gorge rise just means that you're getting angry and frustrated.
I mean, I suppose I can be described as frustrated tonight, just because I failed to understand or portray my understanding very well. But I
mean,
can't.
you did portray it because we get what you mean, and the only thing that really needs to be taken away from it is that people have different standards for why they would KFC deep fry someone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Fuck! No!
Don't make me laugh.
The fat scouts murdered you.
The big boys, the Albanian scouts. Oh.
Sometimes you are a unstolen car, and life is an Albanian.
That's fucking dumb.
That's a Maxor joke. I can't take credit for that.
Very funny though.
I've been seeing this attitude like everywhere, like on the Discord servers that I peruse, but they're always like, "Oh, popular thing bad. That person isn't funny. I don't like that." And it's just like, "Oh, care to explain?" And then they're just like, "Oh, it's just shit." And it's like, "Okay, so you have negative an opinion."
You have no opinion. You have none.
I saw a guy like just hating the new God of War Ragnarok and being like, "Oh, it's a shit game. God of Mid sucks ass. I hated it." And everyone's like, "Oh, why didn't you like it?" And he's just like, "Oh, just game is mid, sucks, terrible." And then everyone like started like memeing on him, posting like, "Ooh, new thing bad, popular thing bad. Am I cool, guys? Am I cool now?"
This motherfucker plays Valheim.
Well,
I know it'd strike a chord with at least two people.
Oh.
it's okay. Yeah.
I like Valheim, but I think it should allow you to tame more things that aren't just normal animals. Because I like monster taming games.
Wait, is Valheim that game where you like literally like it's like basically Minecraft and you have to like do a bunch of arbitrary...
Viking Arc. It is Viking Arc.
I know, but it's like isn't it?
Yeah, Valheim. That was a game.
I mean, wasn't it like didn't it have like a single dev person
I don't know.
or a single person dev or whatever you call it?
No, I don't know anything about it.
No clue.
Let's Stardew Valley. That's one dude who made an entire game.
I know that. I know that much.
Coffee cup. God, looking at still, if you, I wish I could. I'm gonna try and find it. But that picture of like the Stardew Valley creators like freaking laptop setup he was making is still the funniest thing ever. Like balancing on like several books. Just a raised one singular raised monitor on a small table.
I'm getting cold by a drunk guy. So bad. Lol.
I'm going to assume those were words.
Oh, I just killed the Trollger with a mini sentry. I feel like a god. Oh my god. Oh.
This is why Gunslinger Engineer is so popular on High Tide.
Oh, I love it. Screw these wieners. I don't want to deal with it.
Hulog here beats the Tomislav! No!
That scream of no.
I got random crit by the direct hit. I immediately paid for that statement. I'm also in red team now.
Oh, that sucks. Well, watch out for my mini sentry.
I will look out for your mini sentry. Alright then, see you cunts. Yeah, not my best idea. You know what? I want to play something I don't play very often.
Medic.
No.
Who is it?
It is another support class.
Sniper? Sniper Gaming?
No.
Spy.
Yes.
Okay, so why are you playing Spy? Why would you do that?
Do I need to answer?
Yeah. You have to have a reason.
Yep.
I'm sure you can guess why.
Because you don't want to die from a Trollger?
No! If I didn't want to die from a Trollger, I'd play Demonite.
You still die from Trollgers as Demonite.
Yeah, but I don't do it in a lame way.
I go down swinging.
I just want to be the tourist for a little bit.
Wait, you want to see the sights?
Yeah.
Wow, the PvP going on right now is pretty epic.
My appreciation, amigo.
Yes!
Oh, rerun is cheating, by the way.
Who?
Someone on your team is a bot.
Okay, rerun?
Yep.
Kick for cheating.
Medic.
Wow, everyone's voting no.
Why?
I don't know, dumbass. They just dumbasses, I guess.
He is quite literally cheating.
Well, I don't know why. Like 6 people spoke for him.
Because they want a bot on their team? Like, can you ask them why? He's literally cheating?
Building a map.
Maybe it's a bot that they have on their team, and like there's a couple of other guys who just want the bot to be there.
Wow, that's lame. Spy on my ass. Spy sapping my ass.
I don't know how to tell if it's about.
Oh. I'm just watching Trollgers just jump at each other and whiff midair trying to kill each other with the Market Gardener.
I am Acid Spy. I don't play it. I just don't play it.
I am Acid Spy.
I knew it.
You did?
You knew it. You knew it all along.
Yeah, I always knew it. You tried to hide it from me, but you just couldn't. I was too big brain.
What the fuck? Oh,
Wow.
oh, a soldier threw me right into your face. There's a schmuck on the other team. I think his name is Rerun. He is just a bot. He's just a bot.
With how evil we're being, I'd imagine they don't want to kick it anytime soon, and it's fair enough.
How
Someone-
can you tell? I can't tell.
It moved of its own accord. I think.
Someone literally like called a revote to like get him like removed, and then everyone voted yes, like literally unanimous vote. And I'm just over here like, huh? Why didn't you do that last time? Oh, why didn't you?
I don't know. They might have just not been sympathetic at all, or maybe you didn't.
The brain
Maybe
drain.
maybe you didn't say it assertively enough.
You didn't call them lame, so they had no reason.
You didn't insult him enough. They didn't believe you.
It's right.
Motherfucker. I got yip.
Nemo. Oh,
Yip.
Nemo. Wake up on the eight. You know one of the things I notice is that whenever there's a team with like majority of Trollgers on it, they don't push the cart like at all. The cart is in the starting position.
You are correct. That was awful. I am so glad that I got him eventually. I think someone knows where I am. I saw that motherfucker licking me.
While you were invisible.
Yeah.
But probably just
Undertale. 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 Undertale.
Undertale.
Undertale. Undertale.
Yes.
Undertale. Undertale.
I called you Undertale Andy earlier.
Shut up. Undertale. 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 Undertale.
Oh my god.
Undertale.
There's so many engineers.
Undertale. Undertale. Undertale.
Doing?
Undertale. 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 Undertale.
This is the part of the stream where everyone leaves.
Undertale.
And that's how we lost all of our subscribers. Because he wouldn't.
Undertale.
Seriously, what are you doing?
He's
Undertale.
having like a genuine mental breakdown.
Undertale.
Someone call a doctor.
Undertale.
No, someone call Undertale.
Undertale.
There is a gap between
Undertale.
the Undertale.
Undertale.
I don't.
Undertale. Undertale. Undertale.
Deltarune.
Undertale.
Isn't it cool that Deltarune is both an anagram of Undertale, but it's also the name of the symbol of the royal family of the Dreamer family.
I think that's pretty cool, man.
Am I the only one who feels like that was only like called that afterwards?
I thought it was mentioned. It was called the Deltarune. No, yeah, it was called the Deltarune. It's like on one of the little.
I don't ever remember hearing about it being called the Deltarune till after Deltarune came out.
I think it was mentioned in one of the lore
Sonic.
walls that you read. No, not Sonic. One of
Sonic.
the lore walls that you read,
Sonic.
or one of the not one of the flowers. I
Sonic.
think it's just one of the lore walls that just
Sonic.
has some like people
Sonic.
writing some shit.
Sonic. Sonic. Sonic.
Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground.
Sonic.
I
Sonic.
despise all of you.
Sonic.
His mother will be found.
Sonic. 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 Sonic.
Team
Sonic.
Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2.
Sonic.
Demo Man TF2.
Sonic. Sonic.
Stop.
Sonic.
I'm gonna be like that other guy from the other day. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get mean.
Heaven forbid he gets mean. Mario.
Mario.
I see you. You dum dum. I see you.
Oh, I was trying to backstab you.
Spy sucks. Spy sucks.
Yeah. No, Spy is like. I'm not gonna say anything because I think he's kind of funny.
God, I love chicken fries.
Oh,
Thanks for
chicken
playing a
fries,
fucking
chicken-
ad in the mic, by the way.
Wait, who played an ad in the mic?
Some motherfucker was promoting Burger King's chicken fries.
Oh, it made you think about chicken fries and it made you hungry, didn't it?
Yeah.
You have rice.
I do. I do.
What's
That
the
equals rice.
what is the best kind of rice?
I am going to argue that fried rice is the best kind of rice.
No, not like type of like what you do to rice.
Okay.
I mean, actual like breed of rice.
Sticky rice.
Is that a breed?
I believe so.
It's not just like
I'm fairly certain it is not just a preparation method.
okay. I need to look this up just because I'm anal.
Yeah.
We're all anal. I don't think we can. I don't think we can be very much. I think every human on the planet is anal.
Sticky rice, gluten-free is the first thing that comes up when I type it.
And it's not very sticky.
Pokemon.
Called glutinous rice.
Yep.
Huh.
Huh. Okay, I guess that counts. You're right, Alboy. Okay, so you like glutinous rice. Eric, what about you?
I think I'm right there with the sticky rice, man.
Okay. I am gonna say basmati rice because I like the flavor. I like how mellow it is. I like that it's really good in savory dishes. It's really good in Indian food. Really good with curry. I like that it can also be used to make sweet foods. Does anyone else have a rice that they like? What about you, Lil Aaron?
Huh?
What, do you like rice? Do you like rice?
Huh?
Are you like asking if what I just said, or are you just like saying it's like meh? This is the stream of indirect answers.
Fucking hell, I don't know. Rice? It's rice.
I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of rice. Like, what's the rice that you've had?
Oh. Yes, let me look at my Wikipedia article over here. Different kinds of rice. I don't fucking know.
Listen, I'm willing to guess. Like, wait, like you said you like chicken and rice, right?
Yeah.
That's probably just white rice. So
No, I don't know of any other kind of rice.
There's
You're
jasmine.
over here just like, yes.
There's jade. There's
you're looking over here like me, like, yes, Lil Aaron, you're clearly a connoisseur of rice because you mentioned one meal that involved it. I don't know. I'm white and a bitch. I don't know anything about rice.
You're white as a bitch? Did you just?
I'm white and a bitch.
Oh.
I don't know jack shit about rice. You're asking the wrong person. I am uncultured and not afraid to admit it.
Oh, that's funny to me. I thought for a second that being a bitch was exclusively something only white people could be.
It's kind of exclusive.
No, let's be fair. That's almost a given.
Oh wait, we know
basic
we know someone who breaks that rule, don't we?
Yeah.
What, boss?
Not he's not. Well, he is
No,
white,
Boss
but he's not a
definitely
bitch.
Yeah. Oh, I just found people sitting on the side of the cliff, and I want to join them. Oh yeah.
I mean, also, I saw what you did there, Eyelander. I at least appreciate you waited till the end.
What?
You at least waited for the two of them to finish before you shot that guy in the head.
That was mean.
No.
I got this. I still fucking missed. I still missed. I still fucking missed.
Man stood still to give you a shot and missed him.
This is what eventually these servers Hightower devolves into this.
I'm not the only one who just fucking saw that, am I?
You mean the fact that your arrow just changed directions midair?
That motherfucker's cheating.
Wait, what?
There is a pyro on your team with a sweater who's actually air blast cheating. I shot an arrow. They were completely looking away, unaware of me, and it deflected back into the gorge.
Wow. I really hope
What the
that
fuck?
was just bad latency.
I hope so too.
There we go. Oh, get to enjoy the show. It's you!
It is me.
Here, let's
I don't
do
know why.
it.
It looks like you're trying to push his chair over the edge.
Oh, do you have rock, paper, scissors?
I don't know, but I honestly love the body language of the sniper when he does that.
Oh, we can dance. That's fun.
It's very nice.
I saw you.
I had to cut off my
You had to
intrusive
threaten
thought.
me.
I had to cut off my intrusive thoughts telling me to shoot.
You let the intrusive thoughts win.
Remember, when you let your intrusive thoughts win, you get the magic. You get the let your intrusive thoughts win.
Inspirational, man. Real words of wisdom there.
It's not possible.
Is Cold Dude cheating? I haven't seen Cold Dude do anything. Bro, I killed you the second time.
Oh, no fun soldier. A no fun soldier. I was just driving around in my ambulance.
Ah! Melvin Q. Binglesworth, the 7th? The 17th?
Whoa, that guy named his non-strange default stock rocket launcher Big Dick Energy.
That is pretty, that's pretty impressive. Oh, I just slaughtered that poor scout. No, wait, was that the sniper? Undertale?
What the hell is making you say this? I swear to God.
You should be watching this stream. I love Deltarune's music, by the way. Deltarune is such... All of Undertale's music is...
All the music made by Toby Fox is an absolute banger.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Somehow I've just now noticed and will... You know, it's nothing.
What? What have you noticed? What have you noticed?
Well, it's not about the stream. It's some other stuff.
Ah. Is it anything important?
Well, no, it's just kind of a minor thing I've now noticed that I'm like, ooh, I don't think that was intentional.
Okay.
Does it happen in the world of Earth?
Yes. It's some like behind the scenes stuff. I'm like,
Oh.
It is rather small. It's just something I noticed and feel I should eventually point out.
Point it out now! Point it out now! I want to hear it.
Okay, I've noticed disease and insect share the exact same essence combination. Poison life.
Okay, disease should probably be pollution in life then.
Because it's just like because it literally is poison life, and the other's life poison.
Alright. I send that to me as a note, and I will resolve it as soon as I get that.
Okay.
Oh God, the French! Oh no!
I sent you a reminder.
Spamton's theme is just such a fucking vibe.
Oh, it is.
Spam.
Be a big shot. Be a big shot.
I'm gonna be a big shot! A big shot of rum! Ha 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 ha! I'm thirsty.
God, God, Spamton's like storyline and fight is still like so goddamn jarring.
He's a freaky little guy who lives in a garbage can, who is downtrodden, and then he becomes a big shot, and then and you know that's pretty cool.
And then he immediately dies.
No, he doesn't die. He no longer has any strings to hold him up.
Don't really recall how that fight ended, did you?
No.
Like-
Actually, he gets collected like Jebel does.
Well, yeah, but like after the end, he's literally you literally see him tangled up in even more wires than you cut him free from.
But doesn't he disappear because he hands you himself as an item?
Oh yeah, he gives you. I think it's his glasses.
The deal makers.
Yeah, the deal makers. I don't remember what the. I don't remember what the alternate item is.
I don't think there is one.
Well, because I know, like, depending on if you go pacifist or kill them, they give you a slightly different item.
No, I think Jebel does that. I don't think Spamton does.
Let me double check this because I'm not very clear.
Excuse me.
Little help.
Ooh yeah, a little help. A little kelp. Ooh yeah, could use a little kelp. What do you think? I'm dead. What do you think of kelp? What do you think of kelp as a food?
This stream, not only is it like, has it been cursed by the murder talk, has the angry mustache model's name been uttered once, but like yeah, like this is a cursed stream.
I'm having fun.
Yeah. If you actually kill him, he gives you the puppet scarf.
Oh.
You're gonna have the highest you kill.
Which, given his backstory, ow, that's a name.
Ha! You can't predict what I'm going to do if I don't know what I'm doing! Nah! You can't triggerbot me if I don't know where I am! And you don't either. La creature. La creature. La creature.
Bro, the pocket medic and still dies. Like, what the heck? Oh, it's you.
Yeah, hello. I'm ignoring you, you ding dong!
Since when do you ignore a ding dong?
When it's not on a woman. Anyways.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Point taken.
You're gonna get so many views.
Sacre bleu! So many views! I am just trying to hunt down this very particular sniper. I hear that he's cheating, and I just want to see if that's actually true.
Why are you mad though, Sork?
Why are you mad? Why are you mad though, Zork? Yeah, he's definitely not cheating. He's just, you know.
He's just gamering.
He's just a gamer. Like.
Ah!
Whoa! Oh, you bitch. You cheeky little fuck. You're getting attacked by the French! There's so many French people! Oh my god! There was like 6 spies swarming around you!
That's the French. La Revolution.
Holy shit! There's like 7 spies on our team! Why? What the fuck happened? Why is the entire continent of France? Why are they here?
Continent.
I know. French, 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 French,
I love
French,
it.
Oh yes,
French
I
red
killed
is
their
good.
medic.
French, 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 French.
Alright.
Oh my god, and he taunted on kill. Yo,
Would you say that this the sniper is infringing on your rights?
he is in? The block button isn't enough. I need this man dead. I still love that. That's a good meme.
This black button ain't enough. I need this motherfucker dead.
Holy shit, Zork! Zork, you shot me through the ground!
Zork is good at the game.
Oh my god, the Frenchman.
Zork is definitely not cheating. I have no way to confirm he is. French, French, on God, French. Yeah.
No, say it ain't so.
French.
French, 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 French,
French
French.
and Spanish.
How do you say French in Spanish? Frances? Francis? Their name is just Francis? That's cool.
The French. The French. Oh my God, the French.
So, Francis from Left 4 Dead 2, his name is just French.
Yeah.
That is so... My mind is being blown right now.
Really? Like this of all things?
I never knew that. That's like a thing I never knew.
French.
Oh my god, the amount of spies is like intimidating me right now.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, fucking 5. There's 8 spies. There are 8 spies on our team. It is all in France.
I backstabbed as many of them as I could.
French on French violence. This is so fucking goofy. Oh my god. I haven't been able to focus on this fucking game because I've been laughing my ass off for 2 hours straight. Oh.
Oh my god, they're literally just sniping with the ambassador. As long as I can disguise as a spy, I can be hidden in their midst.
It's a French firing squad. You can't stop them, Ben. You can't stop them.
Oh, the French violence. I need to participate.
That is funny. That is fun. I'm joining them.
This is probably fake news, but did you know that France has the most protests out of all countries yearly?
Cool.
I thought it was Egypt.
French.
No, Egypt is too busy, like, crumbling at the seams.
French. French.
French.
Our entire team are spies! French. French. French on French violence. French. French! French!
The Frenchman can't sneak in.
I joined for the French minutes.
At this point, I'm just delirious.
Oh, all of us are dead! All of us died!
Oh my god.
We just clumped together and we got bombarded by the Scotsman. Oh, this has become a political stream. French.
Okay. No!
French.
Oh, I thought he saw me.
I promise you, this week will never for the past 170 minutes.
Shit.
French.
Or however.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
I mean, 20 minutes.
Stop it! When a spy touches me while I'm invisible, it feels like I'm getting tickled IRL. No!
French.
You were in front of me on my screen.
You got French tickled?
French tickle. That spy is not one of us. That spy is not one of us.
Well, I think you should embrace them and be kind because Frenchmanship is magic.
Frenchmanship is magic. Oh, this has been a fantastic stream, but I think it's high time for this to end. You
died before I could end you.
Right. You cap if you can. I am quite content with this game finally coming to a close.
I need to finish it or I can't turn in my contract.
Right. Finish the fucking game. Go
Okay, hold on. I just need to. Okay. You know what? I'll go heavy weapons guy with the brass beast.
You do that. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you. This has got to end at some point, and if it's going to end at all, it needs to be after the French bit.
Oh.
Are they still stopping you?
No, I'm going. I'm pushing. I'm
Okay.
on the cart right now. Oh. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, that's a sniper. That's a sniper. Oh my god.
Did you actually get killed?
I got killed, and he's one of those snipers that like headshots you before he can even get like his aim damaged by his face. Oh, my mouth can't even make words.
Yeah, we were running on fumes, bud.
Thanks, mate.
Here, sabotage them.
I can only do so much, man. I can only do so much. French.
Okay, I'm just going in. Fist of steel, Doloka spar. Try not to die.
This feels like a horror game.
Oh my god! I got backstabbed the moment I got on there.
What, the internet?
Implying France isn't terrifying.
French.
French under French attack.
Underneath France! It's an AU where everyone is French.
God. Oh my god.
Channel.
Spamton, but he's French. He just starts saying random French words in the fucking text boxes.
Sacre bleu.
Spamton G. Spamton. Holy guacamole. That's not French.
Really? A most French thing I'm aware of. Guacamole.
Guaca.
Oh my god, Zor. He just keeps killing me.
No,
and
they're
taunting.
gonna cap.
Oh my god, the spies.
France captured the point. Oh
I'm
no.
glad it's just fucking over. And Zork has 86 points. Uneducated Guess has 95.
Oh my god.
No! The game would have ended.
Overrun
if he
them.
had
Overrun
Oh
them.
my god.
Just overrun them. Let's finish this. Let's just finish this.
Street.
Listen, this has been a fantastic stream, alright? I think me, cracking back, sitting on the cart is a fantastic way to end it. I hope that everyone has a wonderful night on the stream. I will see you later. Goodbye.